Champion of Meridia, I have something to ask of you. This is Meridia's sanctum, and we are Meridia's Orde. Here, we freely worship and operate as Meridia's instruments, bringing her cleansing light to this place. Meridia has commanded us to root out all undead evils across Skyrim and protect its people from their dangers. We have not heard from Our Lady in some time now, but we continue to act in her honor. Champion, may I first of all say it is an honor to make your acquaintance. I'm Alara, High Priestess of Meridia's Order, and her sanctum here in Skyrim. We require the assistance of Our Lady's champion, but, if I may, it would be an honor to witness why Our Lady chose you. A small taste of trust, if you will. Forgive me, champion, and do not mistake my caution for arrogance or lack of faith. It wouldn't be the first time that Our Lady has sent us a deception in order to test our diligence. Yes, we honor Our Lady by carrying out her will and spreading word of her benevolence. Our paladins seek out the undead wherever it is found. You yourself have felt her light of certitude and know why her presence is important in Skyrim. We've received word that a necromancer has taken up residence in Solitude. Usually, I dispatch one of our paladins under the protection of Meridia to purge the evil from the city, but these are uncertain times. To be truthful, Our Lady has not spoken to us in, well, a long time. I can't risk one of my people, and I hear you have a reputation for this work. This necromancer has been practicing their vile arts in the Hall of the Dead, defiling corpses and violating the sanctity of death. Exterminate them with the full spite of Meridia's power, then return to me. I am sending Paladin Marith with you. She will observe you. Not that I won't trust your word, but it's better to be sure.
It's my pleasure, champion. I'll follow you. Solitude isn't too far from here. I don't... Something the matter? I'm happy to help if I can. I follow Arch-Paladin Larison and stop any who prey on mortals and are dead. That, and I protect initiates and acolytes when they're traveling to the cities. Stop them falling into caves and that sort of thing. Boring, mostly. Oh, I must have let that one slip out. I'll tell you if you promise not to tell Alara that I brought you up. She can be difficult when you go against her word. Not too long ago, Larison and I intercepted a group of the malevolent necromancers. They were masquerading as farmers in Rorikstead. They spotted us, and I knew that they would recognize us. We wouldn't have another chance to wipe them out. So, we did what we had to. Of course, this meant that we didn't have time to explain the situation to the guards. They swing first and ask questions later. To cut a long story short, Alara had to spend a fortnight making it up to the Jarl, providing her services as a healer to the hold. She generally enjoys her work as a healer, but I don't think she enjoyed that. Well, looks can be deceiving. I'll be honest. When I think of Meridia and the other Daedric lords, they don't even come close to being similar. Not all Daedra are evil, and Meridia is certainly not. But truthfully, I'm just happy that I found a group of people who hold my ideals. Alara has done a lot for me, cared for me in my darkest moments, and the Order certainly shares my hatred for the undead. I'm never going to be the most spiritual follower, but I do this with my chosen family at my back, and there's nowhere else I'd rather be. You lead, I'll follow.
Don't mistake me, I have the utmost respect for Meridia, but sometimes I feel as though she has abandoned us.
I'm a glorified cleaner. You probably want to be speaking with one of the paladins.
Sorry. I'm letting my frustrations get the better of me. Remember, Una, Alara teaches us patience, kindness, and to follow Meridia's benevolence.
Farewell.
Oh, so you want a little scuffle then?
You are welcome here, so as long as you adhere to the benevolence of Meridia and respect the High Priestess. I am Arch-Paladin to Meridia's Order. I serve Our Lady by spreading her light to the darkest corners of Skyrim. With my paladins, I purge this land of all those who would stand against Meridia and her splendor. Necromancers, vampires, any matter of evil. I would challenge you to find a purer and truer way to live your life than this. Farewell.
One of my favorite duties is providing healing to the sick. I visit the Temple of Kynareth in Whiterun when I can. I am a devout servant of Our Lady Meridia. I practice the art of healing and curing to honor our great lady, spreading her benevolence. I have recently taken up the practice of alchemy to further my use to those who have fallen on hard times. I also assist Vilteth and Caris in their further studies of Meridia. Her history is, well, it's barely documented. High Priestess Alara says Skyrim was once full of those who worship Our Lady. Perhaps that is why Skyrim feels hollow in recent times. We are the candle that lights the darkness of Skyrim, as taught by Meridia, channeled by Alara. Walk in Meridia's light.
This sanctum is full of good people who have their hearts in the right place. Best remember that if you're looking to cause any trouble. I'm a paladin. Larison sends me to my death in caves and infested crypts to purge them of their filth. I perform my duties as a paladin with the respect it deserves. Protection of this sanctum is vital. Should it fall, it would dishonor Meridia. Farewell.
I'd say sorry, but that was definitely your fault.
There are very few places in Skyrim where you can feel truly safe. I hope you can find this to be one of them. Well, as I mentioned, not much about her is recorded by mortals. We are certain that she has a hatred for necromancy, the undead, vampires, and all considered to be unnatural. She is the Daedric Prince of Life, and Lady of Infinite Energies. She takes great joy in rewarding mortals for doing her bidding. These gifts include the renowned Dawnbreaker and Ring of Khajiit.
Welcome to Meridia's Sanctum. I am Alkalite Karis. If I can serve in any way, please let me know. As an Alkalite of Meridia's Order, I honor Our Lady by keeping her sanctum clean and well-fed. Our Lady rewards hard work, loyalty, and servitude to her legacy, a role many here in Skyrim would do well to consider. To think, just months ago I was in the gutter of Riften begging for skooma from lowlifes and brigands. High Priestess Alara saved me from the streets. I believe Meridia's light of righteousness can save all from their perils and destitution. As thanks, I worship and study Meridia, so that I may better understand her and her wishes for myself and her great order. Should you wish to better understand Meridia, I would be glad to oblige. Perhaps I could even share a tome or two. Meridia abhors those who tamper with her life-giving energies. From her realm in oblivion, she assures we mortals are able to pursue purity. Those faithful to Meridia and willing to carry out her righteous deeds can benefit from her splendor, artifacts, abilities, and such. Though she does not welcome mortals in her realm known as the Colored Rooms, we know that she has sacrificed much for Nirn since its creation. For a time, she had a race of Daedra known as the Auroran, who would aid her in her missions and acts of purity. It is not known to us what happened to these Daedra, but we strive to make their necessity redundant here in the Sanctum. Keep yourself safe.